Hey everyone, Trevor Dayley here. Before I put everything away here at the end of the night, I wanted to just take a couple minutes and share with you one of the questions I get, which is, what do you have in your lighting kit? What do you take with you to every wedding? What are the essentials, the must-haves, the go-tos? There's going to be some things that maybe I don't cover today that I'll keep in my car and I'll have it ready if I need it. But these are the things I take with me. In fact, even when I travel, this is my lighting kit. This is the essentials. When I edit this, I'll put some images over the top so you can see that Modifier created this image, or that's where he likes to use this. All right, guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over on the black cap side, and I'm going to pull out my absolute favorite softbox, which is the MagMod Pro 24 Octa. I'll tell you two reasons why I love using this, and it's one of my favorite marketing tricks and has made me tons of money. So first off, let's just go ahead and open this guy up. So the MagBox Pro 24 Octa is my absolute go-to. I love using it for sunset photographs. It's incredible, the light is beautiful, it's compact, portable, it's just perfect. Yes, if I have a chance and I can park my car close and I can bring the 42, by all means, that light is just spectacular, butterlicious, love it. But the 24, I would say 90% of my sunset shots. All right, but I promise you a good pro tip. And here's my pro marketing tip. I will take the softbox and I'll set it somewhere in the room of the reception. Maybe have the background be the dance floor. And then I'll go around and I'll grab couples. Now, this is not like my priority. Obviously, my priority is the dancing and the interactions and things going on. But I'll definitely grab couples as I see them and I'll say, hey, can I get a quick portrait of you guys? I call it softbox portraits. All I'm doing is I'm taking the couple, I'm getting a nice portrait of them, I'm showing the back of the camera so they can see it, and oftentimes it's the best picture they've ever had of themselves. And it turns into so many weddings. I can literally link 8 weddings directly to softbox portraits. Probably a lot more than that with people referring others, but it creates conversation, it creates relationships, and it creates great photos for the couple. So definitely an essential go-to. All right, so before we go any further, I talked about the MagBox 24 Octa. I want to mention the MagMod Small Case. This MagMod Small Case is like compact powerhouse case. It literally keeps everything organized and ready for action. I take it with me everywhere. If you want to stay efficient, mobile, this is your go-to. Every pocket is literally used. In fact, if I open this, you can see right there how even my flashes are sitting right there. All right, so first up, and this one goes with the MagBox 24, is my mag ring. Now, the mag ring, what I love about this is I can mount 2 AD200s to it. For those who aren't familiar, the mag ring basically allows me to attach the MagBox to it. And then on the back here, you're gonna see 2 slots, one where my hand's at and the other one there. That's where I put my 2 flashes. I'm gonna go ahead and mount my 2 flashes in here real quick. So I'm gonna pull 2 AD200s right out of the case here that I have in the pockets. And I'm gonna share with you one of the things that I love about putting 2 of these in here. Sometimes you'll get coordinators or even couples who will plan their wedding day and they'll actually go in for sunset right at sunset. Now, those of you who have shot at sunset know that typically you're gonna get colors in the sky about 15, 20 minutes after sunset, right? If they plan their wedding day and they shorted you on that time, well, I love being able to put 2 AD200s, have that extra power, and really be able to darken down the sky and create those really cool sunset shots even before the colors come out. So definitely you want to have something, whether it's a big flash like an AD400 to AD600 or a mag ring, which is the way I like to do it, with 2 AD200s to give you that extra power. So next up is the mag shoes. I absolutely love them, not just to put the mag ring inside, but also during the receptions, I'll put 2 flashes, one on each of these. And they're wonderful if I need to reach up and just adjust the angle, for example, the flashes, being able to do it with one touch button and knowing that my flashes are securely locked in when I move them, it brings so much joy, because I've had flashes fall in the past. I don't know if any of you have had to reach up and tighten those little screws and things like that, and then your flashes fall. Not fun. Having the mag shoes just makes everything just so much easier. So the first modifier I'm going to talk about is the MagSphere. The MagSphere has got to be the world's most popular flash modifier. It is incredible. It's omnidirectional. It's beautiful for not only on camera, like when I'm in small and medium-sized rooms and I want to create that little extra punch of light. It's also awesome if I use it off camera. When I use it off camera, it just kind of soften the transition of light to shadow. Whether it's the rectangular flashes or the round head, I use it for all of them. This also, I always love using it stacked with the MagGrid. So let me pull a MagGrid out as well. MagGrid MagSphere stack is probably one of the most popular stacks out there. The reason why people love using it on their flashes is because not only does it control light, but then you get this nice transition from light to shadow. So beautiful way. I compare it to like nice, beautiful spotlight on a stage, for example. So when I'm using off camera and I want to go really portable, I don't want to even have to bring a softbox or anything with me, this is definitely a go-to. So those who aren't familiar with a Mag Grid, what it does is it gives you that light control. So I think the easiest way to know what it does is just hold it up to your eye. And when you hold it up to your eye, you can only kind of see straight ahead. And that's exactly what it does to your light. It keeps your light from going everywhere and bouncing out of the room. Another great reason to use these or place to use them is even on reception dance floors or during toasts, for example, if you know that somebody's going to be in a certain area and then you don't have those flashes firing all the time and bothering all the guests. It's just getting in one particular area. If you ever photograph jewelry or wedding rings, even products, the Mag Grid is amazing to help control that light so you don't have light bouncing all over the place and you get this really cool, just focused light right where you need it. So definitely essential, definitely essential. Let's jump on to the next thing. All right, next up is the Mag Bounce. This is my go-to for wedding receptions. I would say just in the last year and a half, it's kind of like I've shifted my wedding reception lighting to really use the Mag Bounce pretty much all the time. The way I like to use it, guys, is I will typically put two flashes somewhere on my dance floor, typically across from each other, but I'll put two lights up. The one thing I will always keep on my flash that's on camera is a Mag Bounce. And the way I like to use this is I'll go around the room and I'll put it at very low power. So 164, sometimes even 1/128th power. And all I'm doing is I'm giving myself a little punch of light everywhere I go. So those two flashes I mentioned earlier, those are the ones that are giving me the nice cool rim light. And sometimes they're even lighting up the people depending on where I'm at in the room and where I'm shooting at. But this little guy will give me that little tiny punch of light, a little bit of paramount or butterfly shadow. So it's not this flash that's direct straight to the face. And then, like I said, anywhere I go, even if I'm happen to step away from the dance floor and somebody says, hey, can you get a photograph of us? Absolutely. I have my Mag Bounce on me. Makes it really easy to just capture everywhere I'm at. Mag Bounce, definitely. I love it. And it's certainly one of my essentials, my go-tos that's in my kit. All right. And then something else that I love having on every shoot is pro gels. Now I divided these up because this first set right here, these are two sets of the correction gels. And I love using the correction gels to either correct the color on the dance floor, especially like tonight with these bistro lights behind me. I want to change those from like real orange looking lights. If I want to make them more kind of a white light or a natural color looking light, then I'll use some of the full CTOs on here and just shoot at a lower white balance. I also love using it to change the color of the sky. We've created some videos on that technique before in the past. So definitely, I'll see if I can link them up in these videos here on YouTube, but definitely go check those out because there's some really cool things you can do and get creative on your next shoot. The other thing is I love having a set of artistic and a set of creative color gels as well. And in that way, not only can I add a little touch of light, but also I love stacking these. So I love taking 2 or 3 of these and putting them together and seeing what kind of creative colors I can come up with, which is quite fun. And then you look like a wizard in front of your clients when you actually create some color and you can turn around and show them the camera and they're like, where did that color even come from? Where did you get that red? Or where'd you get that green? Or whatever color that they have on their wedding day. So definitely artistic, creative, and then the color correction gels, I typically will have 2 sets of those. And last but not least is these 1/4-20 screw adapters. Mag shoes actually do come with a few of them, but I also love having extras just to be able to mount different things. I also, typically I'll put it on the bottom of my 8200 as well as the side, just so that I can mount it either way that I want. The 1/4-20 screw adapters, they allow you to basically slide these flashes right into your mag shoes. And then that's what I have on the stands. And my goodness, these are awesome. Flashes aren't going to come out of the mag shoes. Your 1/4-20 screw adapter is going to hold it in there nice and good. So these things, in this case, these are my essentials. These are my go-tos, the absolute must-haves for every single wedding. There are other things, like I mentioned earlier, that I like to bring on occasion, but these are the ones that I can't go without. The other stuff, I'll keep it in my car, I'll keep it close. Sometimes I'll even bring it into the wedding reception room if it's not too far of a walk, and I'll have it close by. But like I said, everything that you see here fits right inside my small case, and it's the stuff that I have for every single wedding. Every single shoot for that matter, even on engagement shoots, I'll take it with me. So if you like this kind of information, be sure to subscribe to our channel and give the video a like, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks everyone. Bye.